I'm starting by looking through my parts bin. You might think they're just old, discarded items, but I'll show you how to turn them into something completely new. The key component for today's project is this standard car headlight bulb. It will act as the core of our signal receiver. Next, I'm taking an old and used Wi-Fi router. I'll carefully unscrew and remove the top cover to expose the circuit board inside. The router's internal circuitry will help process the signal. I'm taking a standard power adapter cable and snipping off the connector. I'll strip the insulation off the ends to expose the copper wires. We need these clean, exposed wires to make a solid electrical connection to our headlight bulb. Good conductivity is essential for a strong signal. I'll attach these stripped wires to the terminals of the headlight bulb. To keep things safe and secure, I'm slipping on some heat shrink tubing and using a lighter to shrink it tight around the connections. This is super important for insulation, preventing any accidental short circuits. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Next, I'm taking some blue electrical wire. I'll strip the ends and wrap it around the other terminals on the bulb. Just like before, I'll use heat shrink tubing and a lighter to lock these connections in place, ensuring our antenna will be durable and reliable. I'll prepare another set of blue wires, stripping the ends. I'm using a soldering iron to carefully solder the blue wires to specific contact points on the router circuit board. This helps route the antenna signal properly through the board's components. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. With the bulb prepared, let's connect it to the router. I'm carefully connecting the blue wires from the light bulb directly to the blue wires attached to specific contact points on the router circuit board. This integrates our bulb receiver with the router. I'm using a soldering iron to carefully solder the blue wires that are connected together. To tidy things up and add an extra layer of protection, I'm applying more heat shrink tubing over the wires we just soldered to the board. Using a lighter to shrink it ensures everything stays exactly where it should be, even if the device gets bumped. To provide power to our new antenna system, I'm taking a standard power plug with red and blue wires. I'll solder these wires directly to the power input section of the router circuit board. This will allow the device to draw the power it needs. I'll snap the router's casing back together. To complete the main unit, I'm applying a generous dab of hot glue to the top of the router and firmly pressing our modified headlight bulb into it. Our futuristic-looking antenna is assembled. For the next part of the setup, I'm opening up a standard electrical wall socket. I'll take a length of coaxial cable, strip the end to expose the inner core and the outer shielding. I'm securing the copper core and braided sheath to the socket terminals and tightening them. This will act as our signal bridge. I'll put the wall socket back together. Then, on the other end of the coaxial cable, I'm carefully attaching a standard TV antenna connector. This involves stripping the cable, folding back the shielding, and screwing the F connector on tightly so it can plug into the TV. Here is our TV, and as you can see, there is currently no signal. I'm going to plug our new antenna device into the wall socket we just wired, and connect the coaxial cable to the back of the TV. Look at that! Instantly, we have a clear, crisp television broadcast. I can flip through all the local broadcast channels flawlessly, without any buffering or artifacts. Just to prove how well it works, watch what happens when I disconnect the coaxial cable. The signal instantly disappears. When I plug it back in, the channels come right back, perfectly clear. This DIY device proves that with a little creativity, you can achieve amazing things. If you enjoyed this project, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.